So if your blog isn't getting the business results that you want, then you're probably doing it wrong. This video is going to give you the 4 steps you need to follow to create a blog that's actually going to be valuable to your business. That means it's going to be valuable to your readers, it's going to reach a new and relevant audience, it's going to become an evergreen, valuable marketing asset to you and your business, and it's going to actually boost your entire website ranking. Right, so step 1 is the headline hook. Start with a great and well-researched headline. So let me be clear. If you are unable to come up with a great headline, you should not waste your time creating the blog. There's almost no benefit in creating a blog that Google isn't going to love because no one's going to see it. You should be using research tools like Google Search, Google Auto Predict, which will reveal some of the commonly searched terms, YouTube, which of course is the second biggest search engine in the world, full of ideas, answerthepublic.com, find out what questions people are actually searching for, ChatGPT and other AI tools, enter in a couple of headlines, ask it to improve them for you. Quora is one of the largest websites in the world. Both the questions that people submit and the answers given will provide great ideas to you. Facebook groups, which are pretty self-explanatory, magazines, old printed magazines literally are jammed full of great headlines. Colleagues, bounce ideas off of colleagues in the office, ask for title suggestions on the public notice board and other things like that. Clients, ask them what do they want your next article to be on. The exact language they use can be very insightful. Now, in addition to all of those tools, we use 2 pro tools which we pay for that really makes a difference. And honestly, this puts us ahead of 95% of our competitors. They are, number 1, Ahrefs. Now, if you don't know, Ahrefs is an SEO tool. There are many others, but this is our SEO tool of choice and our favorite. Ahrefs will tell you what phrases people are searching for, from what countries, how many people are searching for those terms, what are the best words to use in your article, who your competitors are, what keywords they use, which websites linked to those articles, and much, much more. And number 2 is Page Optimizer Pro, or POP for short. This basically reverse engineers the competitors' websites' articles and basically tells us how many words the article needs to be, what words we need to include, how many times we need to include those phrases, how many images we need to include, how many tags, and basically tells us everything we need to create. So, in summary, don't go ahead with your blog article until you have done the research. It is just a waste of time, and the world does not need another crappy blog article that no one's going to see. So step 2 is desirable design. Now, by using heat maps on our clients' blogs, we can actually view the behavior of our readers. Now, understandably, the user of course starts at the top, reading the headline and the stand first or the introduction, but then they very quickly scroll through all the way to the end. What they're doing is assessing the whole article before they commit to reading it. Now, even though almost all blogs use pre-designed templates, most still get the design all wrong. And that makes most online articles painful to read. So here's an example from divorceclub.com, their blog. Over 200 articles look like this. Now, the content on some of these articles is really great, but it's just too painful to read. Now, with just a few tweaks, we was able to change these blog articles and it now looks like this. So much more easy to read. And the data shows us that readers are now reading for longer and they're also clicking through to other articles more than they've ever done before. So please take the time or pay a good designer to get your blog design done right. So step 3 is cool content. And what is cool content? Put simply, cool content is an article or resource that is designed for your reader's benefit, not yours. So look, I get it. I totally get it. You're running or working in a commercially based business. Your time is valuable and limited. You have to justify every minute and every time that you invest. But if you go into writing your blog with getting the next sale as your objective, the reader will pick up on that in a heartbeat. and they will be off to other content that's more beneficial to them, never to return. So, to put it in vulgar terms, don't ask for a shag on the first date, okay? Give first, get later. Create content that is going to genuinely benefit them, even if it doesn't directly benefit you in any way. What you're doing here is building relationships, and people want to listen to and work with others who are giving in nature. Number one, outbound links. Now this may seem counterintuitive to include outbound links to other articles or resources outside your web domain. But if you keep the customer's needs in your prime focus, you'll see this is likely to be of benefit to them, so include them. Now Google's smart, and it's getting smarter. They also know that articles with outbound links is more likely to be more beneficial to the reader, so they are likely to rank your page higher as a result. Also include links to other references or quotes that you might use. This conveys authority and both readers and Google love it. Make your content better than what is already out there. Standards are getting higher because there are designers or marketeers like me finding good articles on the internet and just redesign them better and enhancing the text to outperform the competition. So make yours great. So if someone like me comes along, they decide it's just not worth the effort and don't become a competitor of yours. Make it human, make it real. Write in the first person, make your writing conversational. If you're a lawyer, a solicitor, or a financial advisor, you might particularly suck at this. So here's a newsflash. Your industry has got a pretty bad reputation for being untrustworthy. So show your human side, show the real you. That's how trust is built. Add multimedia. A great blog includes lots of different elements to keep the user engaged. This is what readers are scanning for before they commit to reading it. This might include crossheads, quotes, images, diagrams, infographics, videos, and more to keep them engaged. The data is indisputable. These elements make a profound impact on how long a reader stays on the page. And number 5, tighten the niche. If your research shows there's already heavy competition for your planned blog, you may want to tighten the niche. Go narrower and go deeper. And this is a common way to perform and compete successfully in an already busy area. So our final step is leverage links. Now we talked a little bit about outbound links in our cool content section. Outbound links don't just help the reader, they don't just help Google to rank the page higher, but that's important. They also give us an opportunity to reach a wider audience. So simply email the page owner that you link to, tell them that you like their work so much that you featured it in a recent blog post, and invite them to share it to their network if they wish. It's great credibility for them, so many will. Now, if you use Ahrefs or a similar tool back in the research phase, then you should have a list of the backlinks your rival articles attracted. Send them a simple message asking that they link to your new article, which also includes X, but it's now more up to date and also includes Y and Z, and you think that their readers would really appreciate the improvement. So in conclusion, blogs work, but only if you do them right. So follow this 4-step process to make sure your blog is a genuine long-term marketing asset to your business. So there you have it, your 4-step blog success formula. It's not easy. It will take work and effort, and that will keep most of your competitors away, which of course means it's also your opportunity. But it's totally doable. The question is, have you got what it takes? And if you need help, just let us know. We can do it all for you.